Today we're out here in Eagle, Colorado, checking out a trail called the Maze. Now, it's been about 15 years since I've been here, and I'm pretty excited to ride with my dudes. We got Ben, who is just ahead of me, and then one guy ahead of him is my buddy Zach. These guys are on 4 strokes, and they've been riding for a lot longer than I have, so pretty pumped regardless. And today's video, we're just gonna be like riding, narrating this path, this journey, and kind of seeing what we get into. If you like this style of video, let me know in the comment section down below. Also, let me know by liking the video. So, first and foremost, we're going to be hitting some trails. It is a little cold today. It feels a little bit chilly. It's a bit dusty. We haven't had any kind of like water, rain, anything like that, and it feels like forever. So I know the traction is going to be a little bit wild. And like I said, we're going to get into some single track, which has been a pretty fun adventure slash test, especially after I've been doing like a lot of balancing drills and a lot of stuff. This is like a good place for me just to like test how everything is feeling, right? Now, I don't want to just do this, but ooh, that was actually pretty sick. My buddy Zach did that. That was cool. That's also, okay, a little bit of a tangent because that's how these videos go. It's pretty fun riding with other people because they're just going to see things differently. These two dudes are also snowboarders, so they have a bit of a freestyle park experience. So they love to like jump and play and do all that stuff. So seeing things in a different light is going to be good. Back to the other point. I don't want to just like train every day. And I think training is just more like, I swear, the better you are at dirt biking, it's getting dusty. The better you are at dirt biking, the more fun you can have. And that's really what I'm doing quote unquote training for, or skill development for, or riding and testing. It's just, I just want to get better and have some fun, you know? That's a very big thing on snowboarding is like, if you're a better snowboarder, you can literally go do more things, hit the gnarly trails, hit all the gnarly stuff. So I'm hoping the same thing is going to be applying here. Okay. Wow, it is dusty. Okay, getting into some single track. Let's go. All right, a couple things I'm just thinking about. 1, being in the right gear. 2, looking up. 3, not getting too close. I tend to like brush things a bit so I get on like somebody's tail. And then if they bobble or just slow down, and then I'm kind of SOL. So I need to like give these dudes space. Probably better for the video as well. But a couple things I'm thinking about is my gearing and looking where I'm going, as well as trying to stay on my feet, like feet on the pegs as much as possible and not really sitting down, working on elbows up, blah, 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 blah. But I also want to make sure I'm having fun and I'm not just like thinking about everything and then overthinking about everything and then overthinking and then all of a sudden I'm in a ditch. And come to find out, it's really hard to talk and be able to stay very in the moment with everything that I'm doing here. Rap, rap. Big shout out to these guys for not leaving me behind. Get a little bit of speed going. Oh wow. These guys also like to banter with each other. It's pretty fun. Okay. Oh, left-hander. Oh, I sat down for that one. Oh boy, it's actually pretty freaking wild, especially when you really can't see much in this dust. I don't know how the dust looks on camera, but it's a bit wild for me. Okay. Okay. I like want to ride close to them. They're a little faster than I am, but I also want time to process. Hill, left-hand turn. Okay, probably wrong gear. I'm gonna use a clutch. Try to milk this thing up a little bit. And there we go. Ooh. Oh, this is actually pretty freaking cool. Ooh, yep. Obviously, anytime I am not talking, I'm trying to process and think, and some of these turns are pretty tight. Oh, here we go. Okay. Ooh, okay. A little bit of section to breathe here. Ooh, yeah. One thing I noticed about this trail is very flowy. Some of the other stuff, which I haven't filmed, is very technical, very gnarly, very like shelfy. But this is like just really flowy. It feels like such a vibe, you know what I mean? I guess you could say that on some of these dusty days is good, because you can see where your friends are at. You can know if you're on the right trail. Maybe theoretically, if you're on the single trail, you shouldn't be getting lost. But sometimes there's like, obviously, options. Oof, almost lost the front end. We'll dab the body a little bit, save that. Okay. Small. Ooh. Oh boy. Tight turn. I need to get better at. Ooh. Okay. Struggling a little bit. Struggling. Okay. We got this back together. Really working that clutch. One thing I've kind of struggled at is just being able to feather that thing, so that feels pretty good. Not gonna lie, my back's starting to get a little tired. Okay. Here we go. So far, what do you think of this trail? It's pretty cool, right? Oh man, I'm like losing my oh, my foot definitely hit that. Wowzer. Starting to run out of breath. Alright, should we try to catch up with these boys? Kind of go a little bit faster. Lugging around. Gotta let this thing scream, but I'm also so afraid of the whiskey throttle, you know? Oh man. Well. Okay, I can still see him. They're definitely way better than me. Or at least, yeah, way better and way faster. Alright, let's also have a conversation. What are the benefits of 2-stroke versus 4-stroke and single trail riding? Definitely curious what your thoughts are. For me, I have a KTM 300, and I'm usually riding a high elevation between 8 and 10, 11,000 feet. So I wanted the extra bit of power. I'm also about 135 pounds, so I wanted to have more agility and nimbleness with my bike while combating the lack of power or elevation, and if that makes sense. So my girlfriend slash wifey, I mean, we've been together for like ever, but she's on a 250 KTM 250 4-stroke, which I think it's been really good for her. She was on a 125 for a long time, and I think that's just like really hard up in the elevation, lack of power, having to let that thing sing to be able to do anything, especially with her being a bit shorter, just makes things a little bit more challenging. I really want to do a how-to wheelie, or like teaching my girlfriend how to wheelie. I think that'd be a really fun video. Random fun fact, I haven't been to this place in probably 15 years. And I remember being on this trail before. 100%. Yeah, that's crazy. When it just like feels right, you know? Ooh, almost lost that. But yeah, I like the idea of having a two-stroke. It's just fun. I honestly think the sound of a four-stroke, I like that way better, to be honest. And I know somebody gonna hate on that, but definitely in my opinion. Definitely getting a little bit of arm pump here. Well, that's gonna be today's video. I'm gonna ride and vibe with my dudes here. If you're liking this style of content and you want to see more trail breakdowns, let me know in the comments below. Also, do you have any other suggestions on trails in Colorado or even Utah, Wyoming, anywhere close? I do live in Colorado. So anything that's relatively close, I would love to hear about. So if you're got anything, let your boy know. Cool. Appreciate you. See you in the next one. Oh boy. Oh boy.